When I heard the concept self-compassion years ago, it was a little confusing because it felt really abstract and I didn't really know how to find self-compassion for myself. And so one of the ways that I started is thinking of how I would talk to a friend going to a particular situation versus how I talk to myself. We're generally kinder to our friends than we are to ourselves. But another way over the years that I've found that I can be more self-compassionate is by allowing myself to look at the context around the situation and what is happening. The reason I bring this up is more than likely when we're being negative or judgmental or critical towards our decisions and how we made our decisions or towards ourselves, our brain is editing out all the context from that situation. Because when we're being negative and critical and judgmental of ourselves, we're generally taking on all the responsibility of that particular situation on us. We don't necessarily look at the nuances, we're not able to see all the different things that may have happened, and it allows us to completely edit out the context so that we can take all the responsibility. So when you're upset with yourself for a decision that you made, or maybe let's say at work you wanted to excel in a particular way and you didn't feel like you could excel in the way that you wanted. If you're being negative and critical and judgmental about yourself for that thing, and you're wanting to take responsibility as it is entirely your fault, your brain is gonna completely edit out the fact that maybe you didn't feel as supported on that project. Or maybe there were other people that also needed to do their end of the work that didn't do their end of the work, and you couldn't have excelled in that way. All of that is context. But in that moment, our brain is gonna edit out all of that and simply look at it was all our fault. So the next time that you wanna be compassionate to yourself, ask yourself the question, what is going around me when I made this decision? What was happening for me when I made that decision? It allows you to look at the situation from the context of what was happening. Remember, when we're being critical and negative of ourselves, our brain is going to completely remove that context and not even have us see that there were other factors maybe playing into our decision or why we acted the way we acted. Now, I'm not saying that means that we don't take accountability or responsibility for our actions. We absolutely want to do that when we know we have growth that we can have from this particular situation. But I'd rather have you do that from a place of compassion rather than a place of criticism. Remember, when we're being critical of ourselves, we tend to not give ourselves any room for error, and it doesn't allow us to actually learn from our mistakes and move on. Let me know in the comments below how you include that context of what is happening when you make decisions. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel and follow me on social media at The Indian Counselor.